Pakistan is in deep trouble. It's not India that is so much in mortal danger from two fronts, but in a stunning reversal of strategic fortunes, it is Pakistan that is exposed on two fronts. On the one hand is the external threat, India and Afghanistan axis. The Pak army has suffered a humiliating pounding over the last few days. The friendship border gate that straddles the Durand Line is tottering. And those are the pictures in the middle of your screens. It's completely demolished. A physical witness to the hostilities. On the other is the internal threat, the mutinies born out of dissatisfaction with the rulers in Rawalpindi and Islamabad, the army and the political establishment, the executive. The visual evidence of this threat came in the form of a devastating car bomb attack by rebels at an army facility in the Waziristan region of Pashtun-dominated KPK province of the country. You can see those pictures in the middle of your screens. You can see the rising plume of smoke, a testament to the severity of the blast that caused untold damage to both the mind and material of the Pakistan forces. Viewers, if this was a visual metaphor for the rebellion, confirmation came via declaration from the province's chief minister himself. Listen in.
मेरे पाकिस्तानियों, जिस तरह मेरे लीडर मेरा कायद जनाब इमरान खान साहब ने कल जेल से पैगाम भेजा था कि हमने कल बाद अज़ नमाज जुम्मा इंशाअल्लाह ताला पूरे खैबर पख्तूनख्वा में TLP के जो कारकुनान बेगुनाह शहीद किए गए, ज़ख्मी किए गए, उनके साथ इजहार यकजहती के लिए और जुल्म के ख़िलाफ़ हमने पूरे खैबर पख्तूनख्वा में निकलना है और एहतजाज करना है। तो तमाम खैबर पख्तूनख्वा की आवाम, जिस तरह आपको मैसेज आया होगा पाकिस्तान तहरीक इंसाफ की ज़िली तंजीम के जो हमारे मशरान हैं उनकी तरफ से, तो आप सब ने जो है अपने अपने ज़िलों में निकलना है और इस एहतजाज में भरपूर हिस्सा लेना है। शुक्रिया।
This is just the internal threat, the internal rebellion that is tearing Pakistan asunder. Perhaps some people say even into three parts if this situation persists. But the external is also weighing upon the Pakistanis, especially the harried establishment and its very stretched armed forces that have now run to their friends in DC and Doha seeking mediation. In fact, viewers, as we speak in Doha, peace talks are going on mediated by the Emir of Qatar between the Afghans and the Pakistanis. In fact, they've even gone on record to register their SOS, Khwaja Asif, saying we welcome. Please come and mediate. Listen to this.
ट्रंप का कोई किरदार हो सकता है आगे जाके इस सीज फायर को होल्ड कराने में, मामले को आगे बढ़ाने में?
मैं ये पहला प्रेसिडेंट है जिसने जंगें बंद करवाई हैं और अदरवाइज पिछले 15-20 बल्कि 20-25 साल से जो है वो स्पॉन्सर ही होती रही हैं जंगें। तो मेरा ख्याल है कि हम उनके दाई हैं प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप जो हैं, और एविडेंस जो है वो सारी दुनिया देख रही है कि हम जो है उसको ब्रोकर कर रहे हैं, उसमें सालसी का किरदार अदा कर रहे हैं। अगर वो यहाँ भी करना चाहते हैं, इज मोस्ट वेलकम।
Most welcome. The Afghan-India axis is really weighing on Pakistan. Its ministers and journalists are now raving about Afghanistan for what they call is a bitter betrayal. Listen to this, viewers.
सिर्फ एटमी हथियार नहीं है, बल्कि एटमी हथियार के जो वॉर हेड्स हैं, यानी कि हमारे पास मिसाइल भी हैं। कौन से मिसाइल हैं जी? हमारे पास हैं जी गजनवी मिसाइल, गौरी मिसाइल, अब्दाली मिसाइल। अब ये जो तीनों हैं, महमूद गजनवी और शाहबुद्दीन गौरी और अहमद शाह अब्दाली, ये तीनों जो हैं इनका ताल्लुक अफ़गानिस्तान से। और अहमद शाह अब्दाली साहब को आज भी अफ़गानिस्तान का, जो आज का अफ़गानिस्तान है, उसका फाउंडर कहा जाता है। तो हमने तो अपने मिसाइलों के नाम रखे हुए हैं अफ़गानों के जो हीरोज़ हैं उनके नाम पर, जिन्होंने हिंदुस्तान पे हमले किए और उनके साथ लड़ाई की। और अफ़गान तालिबान जो हैं वो अब उनकी प्रॉक्सी बनते जा रहे हैं।
Viewers, this is just a sample. Derision directed towards the Afghans for siding with India. India, of course, has also come out and backed Afghanistan in this war, viewers. And this has really rattled the Pakistanis. They thought that they were clever and they had opened 2 fronts or maybe even 3 fronts against India. Today the situation is reversed after Operation Sindoor, viewers. The question is, are these setbacks a mortal blow to the prestige of the Pakistan's armed forces, which are getting pummeled even by a ragtag army. If Pakistan is truly, the other big question, truly the sole pole, as they call themselves, of the Muslim world, as General Munir proclaims, why is he not able to win the trust of Muslim brothers, viewers, and unite his country and keep it united? Fundamental questions tonight, viewers, and let's open this up because we can ask these questions of some of our guests. And I want to first begin with the rebellious Imran Khan's party, Mr. Yaqub here on the show. Mr. Yaqub, how bad is the situation internally? How bad is the frustration with Rawalpindi? How bad is the frustration with Islamabad? How brittle is the accord between the various provinces in Pakistan?
Well, it is no more a secret that Pakistan is currently facing multifaceted and multi-dimensional crisis. I mean, this is the first time we have never seen Pakistan in such close paths. Pakistan is not just fighting on a two-front war. It's within the Pakistan as well. I mean, on the western and eastern border is already warmed up. But currently, the Baloch issue, the insurgency in Balochistan, and then the rebellions in the KPK, the ongoing operations in the South Waziristan. Then on the political side, there is ongoing and the continuous battle with the PTI.
Yes.
On the other hand, they are fighting with the TLP. I mean, a huge massacre which we have witnessed a few days ago. Hundreds of
I can just show the pictures. Look at these pictures, viewers, of the blast. Let's just show those blasts that our guest, Mr. Yaqub, is talking about. I want you to see those pictures, viewers, and the battered gate, that friendship gate between Afghanistan and Pakistan. वो भी उनकी भी धज्जियां उड़ा दी हैं, viewers. Look at that. There you can see it. And Mr. Jadoon, you know, there is another visual which I showed 3 days ago on this show, on this very show. And, you know, one of your country mates, your compatriots got really worked up. देखिए वो पैंट उतार दी आपकी आर्मी की. There you can see it. It's आप जो Afghan soldiers हैं, they have stripped the trousers off your army and hung them up in Kabul or Afghanistan or wherever this is on their soil. First India gave you the hiding of your life, mismanagement by General Munir, failed marshal, not field marshal, and now there is this ragtag army. उन्होंने ही आपकी पैंट उतार दी. ये तो बहुत ही, this is not looking good for you.
Okay, Rahul, I hope you're better than Arnab Goswami.
Yeah, please, sir. I have no agenda. I have no skin in the game. Your skin is in the game. So please go on.
Let me respond.
Yeah.
Rahul, basically, as far as Pakistan and Afghanistan are concerned, there are divided tribes, people living across the Durand Line on one side and the other. We hosted Afghan refugees, more than 4 million Afghan refugees over 2 decades. We have looked after them, and still we are looking after more than 4 million Afghans living in Pakistan. Now, why India is happy? Because India got the thrashing of their life. When Pakistan in 4-day conflict came up, emphatically a winner country, we shot down US-7 fighter planes. And this was admitted by CDS Chauhan in Singapore during an interview with Bloomberg. He said, it is not important how many fighter planes were shot down, but what is important is why they were shot down. And then your deputy chief of army staff admitted that Pakistan used very effectively multi-domain the war in the war arena. And now your country is trying to get closer to Afghanistan because you want to avenge the defeat you suffered at the hands of Pakistan.
Okay, so just 1 second, sir. 1 second. Mr. Jadoon.
I will appreciate if you just let me complete.
No, just 1 second. On that point, just 1 minute. Just give me 30 seconds. I'll let you complete after that. I just want to correct you and ask you a counter question so you can logically log that in your mind. Sir,
Okay.
you talked about aircrafts falling out of the skies and so forth. First of all, sir, there is no evidence of it. I have not seen one photograph of it.
I quoted your CDS.
No, one
Rahul.
second. No, the CDS was talking in a different perspective, and he has come out and clarified it. I think the persons he was speaking to misquoted him. But nonetheless, I just want you to show me one photograph of the Rafale that has come down. Because if you're talking about losses, for a moment, let's concede, okay, we had losses. I understand. We have photographs of your damaged airfields. We have photographs of your damaged installations and your aircraft. By that, if you go by strictly those parameters, numbers versus numbers, you have suffered 3 times the number of damage that we have. So you would have you've come out poorer from this.
Okay. Rahul, what is very interesting is, after the lapse of 4 months, your A chief started claiming that they downed Pakistan's fighter planes, and then your another top military leader, the DGMO, he started claiming that we shot down or destroyed in the air.
Actually, sir, again, you're factually wrong, because during the operations, there was
You're not letting me speak.
No, Mr. Jadoon, no, because I'm just correcting you. It wasn't after. Please correct your facts, since you've asked me to correct mine. So I'm asking you to correct yours. The day, excuse me, sir, the day the first operation took place, there was a press conference, and we were told exactly what happened with visual evidence, sir, also corroborated by individual OSINT handles and other governments. Number 2, the next few days that unfolded, every afternoon and every morning, there was a press conference with visual evidence that was shown to all of us. So it wasn't after 6 months and 5 months, it was on the day.
If you have to speak the full time, then
don't get agitated. I'm only pointing out the facts.
Just give me one uninterrupted minute.
Please take another uninterrupted minute.
Okay, now come back to Pakistan-Afghanistan and India conundrum. Your caption shows axis. It is basically the India-Afghanistan nexus. Not even Afghanistan, but it is the now Afghan Taliban and India nexus.
Right.
And the nexus was there when Ashraf Ghani was in power. This nexus was there when Hamid Karzai was in power. Okay. You wanted a foothold in Afghanistan to destabilize Pakistan. You did that.
So what?
Please,
Isn't that good, smart strategy?
You said 1 minute.
We're outflanking you.
Please let me complete. What you said, we agreed 1 minute, okay? Yeah. And then you started destabilizing Pakistan, and we eventually were able to blunt your moves. And now you are using your own proxies in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and you're using your proxies in
so you're done now, sir?
No, I'm not done. 30 seconds.
So can I ask you a question?
Now what you do? No, 30 seconds and then you can ask the question.
Sir, आपने पहले 1 minute मांगा, अब 1 minute 30 seconds. You're sounding like somebody I know. Yes.
Rahul, same Taliban which you demonized, the same Taliban which you demonized. Now you believe that these same Talibans are your friends now.
Okay. So Mr. Jadoon, we've heard you out now.
Okay.
It's the familiar broken record. Viewers, they are the ones who celebrated the victory of the Taliban. General Bakshi, they are the ones who celebrated the victory of the Taliban when the Taliban won 4 years ago, because Biden and gang decided to decamp from there, hot foot out, left all their equipment, and Pakistan said, "Ji, hamari jeet hai, because we'll have strategic depth now." They are all having a meltdown. That Maulana Fazlur Rahman has come out and said, "Ki bhai, you've done the worst thing." He's issued a statement. I can play it out right now. You've done the worst thing by alienating the Afghans. The Afghans never forgive. Go and make up with them. Otherwise, you're done for. This is Maulana Fazlur Rahman, who is one of their leading politicians. General.
Absolutely, Maulana Diesel has been unequivocal in that. You will recall, Rahul, that when the Taliban had triumphed in Afghanistan, and the Americans were in full rout of a retreat, the Pakistanis had done their best to stab the retreating Americans in the back, and then the DG ISI had gone there in a very triumphalist mode, as if he was now the conquistator of Afghanistan, and all Afghanistan lay at Pakistan's feet. They were crowing about their strategic depth, etc. The denouement is tragic and but it was highly predictable. because Pakistan tried to act like Afghanistan was a bloody colony, like precisely how it had treated Bangladesh, and the Afghans have given it back. The problem for Pakistan is Pakistan is posing as the provider, security provider for the Middle East. They want to contribute troops for the defense of Riyadh. They want to contribute troops for the pacification of Gaza, disarming of the Hamas, about a core worth, if you please. And yet at home they have been beaten black and blue by a ragtag army which you can hardly call an army. It's a guerrilla outfit. But they have thrashed them black and blue, and they have cut an extremely sorry figure on the international stage, where they were trying to strut about like Cubans of the East.
Absolutely.
Like the greatest military power ever since the Muhammad.
And General, I didn't mean to be disrespectful or provocative needlessly when I called Maulana Fazlur Rahman fiddle faddle, because these were words coined by the iconic Pakistani journalist Ayaz Amir. I used to read his editorials about 20-25 years ago when I was in the Times of India writing for them. Those were his words, Maulana fiddle faddle. And the Dim, Imran the Dim, that he, you probably remember that, Mr. Yaqub, those were old days, those days have gone. And there used to be even a satirical column on the Dim, if you remember, written by a lady. So all of that, you see, viewers, I'm going back into time. I'm just paraphrasing Pakistanis who have described their other compatriots. This is the situation there. And Yaqub Saab, I'll bring you in after Dr. Ranganathan. Dr. Ranganathan, what do you make of what Mr. Jadoon is saying right now?
Yeah, before that, I'll tell you what I make of you. You're a pakka British. You've outed yourself. You read The Spectator and enjoy Salman Rushdie coining the Dim. But be that as it may, look, the fact of the matter is that when you talked about the severe dent in the prestige of the Pakistani army, I'm sorry, Rahul, but the Pakistani army has as much prestige as the recent London Book of Awards that have been provided to the Karnataka government for its bus service. But, Pakistanis, if we were governed by Congress, Pakistanis right now would have been saying, at least we have one border with a friendly government. It's not what Pakistan and Afghanistan are combating for or with or whatever it may be. Incidentally, what happened to that pact with Saudi Arabia of Pakistan, where a war against one nation would be a war against Saudi Arabia? Where are the Saudis? Are they fighting the Afghans? No. But the fact of the matter is, what about India? We just should be thankful that we have Modi at the helm. Otherwise, God knows we might be providing weaponry to Pakistan to fight Afghanistan. Considering what we did after 26/11, we gave Pakistan the most favored nation. We included Balochistan in the Sharm el-Sheikh. We did everything that Pakistan asked for. And as for this Pakistani senior journalist who was saying that we have given India the hiding of its life, I want to ask him one question. If he has an ounce of integrity, being a journalist that still commands, I want to ask him, sir, in 1971, two armies fought, Pakistani army and Indian army. Can you please tell me which of those signed the surrender papers, sir?
You want me to respond to you?
Yes, sir. Which army signed the surrender papers?
Let me respond then. You always talk about 1971, but you don't talk about.
No, answer the question.
Now, if you ask me to respond, then let me
respond. If you have an answer, please answer. If you're going to spin it around and do what about you, वो अलग बात है.
If you keep interrupting, how can I speak?
चलो मैं याकूब साहब से पूछ लेता हूँ. Let me. अगर आपको इतना difficulty हो रही है to answer a straightforward question.
It's not a difficulty. We gave you bloodied face. Let me talk now. We gave you the bloodied face in May 2025. 4 days conflict. Your myth of
I mean, sir, building है आपकी टूटी फटी वहाँ पर. नहीं, 1 second. Sir, we've heard you. Please at least show me one photograph, sir. One photograph of damage that has been done on our soil. Let me bring in Mr. Yaqub once. Mr. Yaqub, I just want to ask you, would you agree with me when I said that the Pakistani response to Operation Sindoor militarily was mismanaged? You had Bolari airfield. You have had all airfields impacted there. You have had your main Mudrike, the headquarters, Bhavalpur, all those things bombed. Sir, that happened. Pakistanis were uploading videos and criticizing. Would you not agree with me at least on this one point, sir?
Well, I would prefer Jadoon Saab to respond it because there was a destruction on the both sides, and I don't want to indulge in these arguments.
So let me ask you a question. What do you make of Mr. Jadoon, who says that it is India who has pulled Afghanistan away and not Pakistan who's pushed it away? उस पे तो आप जवाब दे सकते हैं.
See, I think what matters the most is that how world community see this. How the world community see the results of the war. I mean, दुनिया क्या समझती है इस war के बारे में वो ज़्यादा matter करता है.
No, I'm asking you, Mr. Yaqub, the business of upsetting Afghanistan. Who has upset Afghanistan?
देखें, unfortunately, the policy of the current regime is to sort out everything militarily, to deal
That's
with
it,
the political
viewers.
issues.
I'll leave it at that. That's all that needed to be said. Now we know who is the person with integrity on that side of the border. Mr. Yaqub at least has summed it up. I'll leave it at that, viewers.